Hello, welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I am working on stamps and stencil savvy, as well as 30 days of sketches with Christy's beautiful life. Today's sketch was created by Cindy Brown. She has a grid style layout here for us today. And for the stamp and stencil savvy hop, we are doing ombre and or rainbow stamping. I'm only going to do the ombre, and I'm going to be using this text stamp. I have an old, I think this is May of 2023 hip kit that I've got sitting here. I think this was virtually unused. I kind of dug through it a little bit to pick out what I wanted to use. And I thought I would use this piece of paper here because it's got a nice border and it kind of goes well with her sketch. I have this yellow piece of patterned paper that I really like. And so I'm going to pause. We're going to get started and I'll be right back. All right, let's get started here. I'm going to do this ombre stamping first. I chose Pink Fresh Studio inks in Candy Apple, Clementine, and Marigold. I chose these three colors because these are the colors that I wanted to really pull from the pattern paper that I chose for this project. So I am not going to do any secondary or second generation stamping here because I want some really good stamped images. And then of course I'm going to be cutting these into 2-inch blocks to go along with this sketch created by my friend Cindy. I have had the privilege of meeting Cindy in person. We both attend We Create in September of each year. And so I get to visit with her off and on. She's a great lady. This sketch, of course, has a bunch of 2-inch blocks. It's a grid style layout. She left room for mixed media if you want it, and stitching if you wanted it. The only mixed media I'm actually going to be doing is this stamping. I'm not going to be doing any stitching either because I chose a background paper that has a pretty busy border around the edges, and I didn't want to add anything else to that. So this layout is a layout featuring stuff from my container garden in 2017. I had been putting together a container garden for the previous summer. I did a little bit the summer before, but not as much as I did in 2016 and 2017. I chose these papers. These are from an older hip kit, and I love the colors in that background paper, and that's why I'm not adding any stitching. I'm going to be putting my photos mostly on the left hand side, and I'm doing that with reason. I'm trying to make that left hand side heavier than the right hand side initially, and then once I get in there and get some of the embellishments and stuff done, it will balance out with other embellishments so that both sides will be equally heavy. Right now I'm just kind of playing with some of these embellishments that I chose. I pulled several pieces of floral ephemera, some circle bits, and some other things, and then I realized I needed to make some more stamped images and cut down, and this way I have more of the stamped images. So I did that, and now I am playing again with some more of these images. I have not stamped the second time through yet because I'm just kind of playing. I'm going to go ahead and do the stamping now, bringing out those inks and my stamp again. I think using a text-based stamp for ombre stamping was probably an easy way to do the ombre stamping. I'm pretty excited to see some of the other ladies' take on this stamping technique. We could do also rainbow stamping, and of course I didn't choose to do it that way. I just did this ombre stamping because I thought that this fit what I was doing with my layout a lot better. So now I've got 4 more 2-inch squares to add on to this layout, and now I'm just going to kind of stick them in here. You can see what I mean by putting the photos on the left hand side to create a heaviness on that side initially, but as I said, once I get these embellishments on here, that it will be equaled out just a little bit. I kind of wanted to draw your eyes towards that left hand side. These photos were actually 4x6 photos. I think they may have actually been 3x4 photos as well, but I cut them down into 2-inch pieces and just used close-ups of each item that I picked from my little container garden that day. My title is going to be Hello Fresh. I'm pulling this right from this puffy sticker embellishment sheet here that came in this kit. I believe this is the May 2023 hip kit that I'm playing with here. I may have said that at the beginning. I'm not real sure. But I'm just adding some embellishments here, pulling in a bunch of the ephemera bits and pieces, and several pieces of the puffy stickers there as well. Just kind of trying to get all of the things on here that I really want to see. I am struggling what to put in that top second from the left square, and I find this little banner piece and I put that on there, and I add something else later. I don't really remember what now, but I'm just kind of playing around with these puffy stickers, making sure that I use quite a bit of it. This kit is very, very full, and that's a good thing about Hip Kit. You get your money's worth. There's a lot of embellishment and product in each kit, and so I think it's awesome that I have so much stuff to work with until I get towards the end of it, and then I'm struggling with trying to use it all up, and that becomes a problem. It's a good problem to have, though, don't you think? So still kind of messing around with bits and pieces. I found a bird that would go really great on that square. My goal is not to actually cover up my stamping at all. So I decided to bring in this chipboard sticker set, trying to see if I can find some other things to stick in here, and I found a couple little phrases. I really considered using that frame that looks just like the background paper, but I'm not going to use that. Here I am creating kind of a sun. It's not really, there's a circle frame, and then I put a striped circle on it, but I'm going to put a couple of these clouds on the top of it and call that my sun. Here's where I try to use that frame that actually kind of matches the background paper, and I just changed my mind, and there it is, completely finished. All right, I got this layout completely finished. I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. These papers looked really great with these photos, and I did write the vegetable names on those tabs on that left-hand side. I did this little bit here to mimic a sun and clouds, and I used foam adhesive here and there on this page, so I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure that you check out that description box down below, because there will be a playlist for 30 days of sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. There will also be a playlist for Stamp and Stencil Savvy. We do this hop once a month. I haven't participated in the last couple of months because I've had other things going on, but so I wanted to make sure that I participated for October. Go ahead and check out that link, that playlist for this hop, because you will get to learn along with us some of these stamping techniques that we get each month. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day and a great weekend. Bye.